Hello and welcome back to Greater Ohio's blog. Again, I'm Ann Seller and this is Jean Krebs, co-director of Greater Ohio. And last week we touched upon issues dealing with transportation, and we thought this week we would look at the elections and how that impacts Ohio's politics. So today we thought we'd look at a meeting that was held on Thursday, November 6th at the Columbus Convention Center, Impact Ohio, which specifically looked at the new political regime that will come into play. So Jean, what were kind of the thoughts that came out of that meeting?
Impact Ohio is held at the Convention Center every 2 years here in Columbus, and it's 700 people who comprise all of what is jokingly called the chattering class. These are the politicians, these are the elected officials, these are administration officials, and people representing various associations, counties, townships, cities, electrical, everybody comes and shows up. And what the topic is, you always held 2 days after the election, and the topic is, well, what happened? But more importantly, as to why. And one of the things we want to think about here is how this will affect also the restoring prosperity work going on.
Okay, so this is a nonpartisan.
It is absolutely nonpartisan. It's been held now for, I think, going on almost 30 years by the Success Group, which is a association lobbying firm here in Columbus. And this is like, I don't know, my 5th or 6th one I've gone to or something. And they're always very informative, and you always learn a lot. And they always have both party chairmen there, legislative leaders, Senate President Bill Harris, and Speaker John Houston. The minority members are there talking. And later on we'll be offering a link to this for the Ohio channel was there, and was doing video of it. So this is basically to tell everybody, get ready, because we'll put this up on our website, or mention it later in the blog, to go ahead and go online to the Ohio channel and you can watch all this stuff, so you don't take my word for it.
Okay.
But here's several of the things that happened. One, the House next cycle out, starting January 5th, will be now controlled by the Democrats.
Yeah.
First time since 1994, Democrats have been in charge. And the Senate, though, has stayed in the hands of the Republicans. And in fact, I would say during the past 6 years now, the House has seen a steady erosion of Republicans in the House. The Senate, though, has not seen any erosion at this point in time. Several things that were very noteworthy out of it. One, and so we're looking at here from the Restoring Prosperity, Greater Ohio framework.
Yeah.
Senate President Bill Harris was very emphatic about one very important thing: no new taxes.
Yeah.
None. Not a new tax. He said it at least 3 times in varying ways, but it left everybody clear, no, we're not going to raise taxes. And then later on after that day, there was a panel seminar with John Kerry, Chair of Finance of the House, of the Senate, Jay Hottinger, Chair of Finance in the Senate, the House side, Eric Kearney, Senator Eric Kearney, ranking member of the Senate Finance Committee.
Okay.
And then you had the ranking minority member from the House side, but you also had Perry Sabatty, who is the director of OBM. And Perry also iterated, sorry, no new taxes for anybody out there who was hoping that there was going to be more taxes for folks. But she also used the phrase peanut butter, which is one of our linchpin phrases from the Restoring Prosperity. But the impact of that was that very much, one, you're not going to see new taxes in Ohio. We're going to live within our means, like the governor has been saying, and we're going to figure out how to fund these things better, which probably goes back to one of our key precepts of Restoring Prosperity is targeted spending and better utilization of state assets.
Okay,
so that's probably it for...
Not the peanut butter approach where you're spreading it all across, but targeted investments. Right. Wonderful. Well, go to Greater Ohio's blog in a couple days and we'll have that link up so you can read more about it. And thank you for watching.